Hello.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Mel. Hi, Carol.
Hello, Melanie,
Hey, Tony.
Carol, and Tony. How are you guys today? It is a really nice day here today. It's really warm, actually, isn't it?
50 degrees in Massachusetts. It's 77 in Yuma. It is warm today. It's 75 here. Oh,
Yeah.
Carol's got the low temperatures. You got rain, wind, and 60 degrees in North Carolina.
Well, Melanie's lower at 50, so.
Well, with the with the wind though.
um, much better than 14 than last week, right? 14 last week and 50 this week. Is it rainy there too, Mel? I know it was rainy. Was it rainy yesterday? I think it was. So maybe they're getting the same rain that Carol's getting.
There was it's been kind of a chilly week here. Like I know I hate to complain for you all that are up north, but I mean it's been in like the mid 60s to low 60s. But the problem is, and that sounds warm, but the problem is the wind was cranking a couple of days here at 15, 20 miles an hour. And you're in the desert, there's nothing to stop the wind, so it's pretty brutal. I mean, it can make it cold
Hasn't been bad though.
in a hurry. But
It's been cold in the morning, but then gets beautiful
well,
in
it
the
gets
afternoon.
cold in the morning, yeah. But every afternoon, the highs have only been like 63 when it's supposed to be 70. Today's 75, so it's nice.
Yeah, it's raining, but just a mist
Just
today.
a miss.
Yeah. I have to get closer because I can't read it. So if I get closer, it's because
I
I'm
can
trying to
get
read.
closer, get this closer, but I don't know. Like if we're gonna get too close, can you see it better now?
Yes, definitely better. Easy for my eyes. I don't have to strain so bad.
Yeah. So I don't know. We had a little mishap yesterday with our little Gracie, our little dog, because man, I'll tell you what.
I was not yesterday. It was the day before
Day
already.
before, whatever. We went to the dog park, so now it's a dog park because when you walk the two of them into the dog park, they act like little like crazy people, you know. And people are looking at us all the time, like, oh my God, they're not bringing those dogs in here, I hope, and all this stuff. So we've learned where Susie will go in first, then I'll go over to the fence and I'll put in Gracie, and then I'll go over to the fence and I'll put in Spike. Well, I had to get Gracie out of the car and I'm, stay Spike, stay Spike, stay Spike, and I held Gracie back, but I guess not quite far enough, and I shut the door to keep spiking. And I shut her right front paw right in the car door. So yeah, it wasn't good. She was screaming and crying, and
And he's trying to pull her.
I'm trying to pull her because I didn't know she was stuck. I was trying to look to see why she was screaming. I didn't know, and I'm pulling her. She wasn't moving. I'm looking at her. I'm like, oh my God, I'm pulling on her stuck paw.
Mm.
And so I opened the door, and it came out, and she didn't do too much about it. And I walked over, I set it down, and the dog ran like a knucklehead
For like
45
40
minutes.
minutes. Yeah.
Last night she limped a little tiny bit, and then this
That
morning
night, yeah.
she's
She's got a
fine.
little teeny,
They ended
little
up
teeny
catching
cut.
like two of her 4 or 5 toes, whatever, 4 toes, I guess. Two of them got caught right in the tips, so it wasn't enough to like break anything or necessarily hurt anything bad or anything, but it did make a little cut. And
But it's
yeah,
all set.
oh my God, she was like that far from what could have been like a real bad injury. And I wasn't in any particular hurry or anything like that either. I mean, I was
Which
just
is an
doing my
accident.
thing, and I was trying to keep spiking, so I shut the door.
It's
Yeah, it
an
was an
accident.
accident, but it's the kind that turns your stomach.
Right.
You know?
Hello, D. D was just over here earlier. I did a little a video what do you call it? Product. Words are going.
You did a review.
A review. That's the word.
Yeah.
I did a review for a wonderful heating pad that D gave was so nice to give to me. So it's like, and she gave it to me on a day when I had a wicked bad headache, sinus headache. So it was like a perfect day to get it, and it actually eased up my neck ache. It's really a good one.
And
so thank you, D.
Yeah, so Sue did a review. So check out the Box Band D's channel.
Box Band D, yeah, you can see me.
Sue will probably be on there doing a review. Traveling Merton and Sue on Box Band D. Oh my
Right?
God, dude.
Hello, Tom and Lori. How are you guys?
Wow. Hey, Tom, how are you?
And who's the last one? I can't.
23 days you were stuck.
Airstreamer. Yeah. Hello, you two. God,
23 days Tom and Laurie were stuck in the desert with a broken spring.
Oh.
They just put up that video. I haven't seen the video, but yeah, they were stuck there for 23 days.
Airstreamer, that's a new friend.
Oh wow. Hello.
A new friend. Hello, how are you?
I have seen your channel, ma'am or sir or folks, and I have watched it a couple times over the years. Yes, and I do believe we are subscribers to that.
Okay, we'll check it out for sure later.
It was a long time ago though. We have so many friends now that we cannot possibly even begin to watch even one video a week of everybody. Even one video of a month of everybody is tough at this point, and we just keep rolling through. When I get a chance, I sit and I tag some videos. Sue will sit and tag some videos, and that's all we can do. We love all of you, though. It doesn't mean that We don't, just because we don't have the time of day to do it. You know,
And the time here on the desert, I swear, goes so fast. It's ridiculous. It goes
unreal.
like, I mean, what have we done today? I had breakfast. I sat outside and played with the
I did
puppies.
some editing today. I put up a YouTube video.
I made a dead end sign,
We visited with Captain Jack and
and D came over.
Avi with G for
Yeah.
a minute, and the day's like,
And D
it
came
won't be
over.
long now. This
I know.
the way desert time is, it won't be
Right.
long. We'll be in the dock again.
We're going to be taking off after this to go bring the puppies to the dog park. We're trying to decide. We decided to do them every other day, and that way they don't get too tired. Because they get so tired. Yesterday morning, so we went on what's today? Today's Sunday. We went on Friday with the puppies last. And yesterday morning, they didn't wake up till like
Yeah.
10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning.
2-3
They
days
just
in a
sleep
row
all
is too
day.
much for them. Yeah, they're just, even though they're little knuckleheads with lots of energy, it just wears them right out.
So we decided every other day is good. So we're going to go bring them today because it's their day to go.
Wears them right out.
And then, whatever that is, didn't see the dead end sign.
But if that is, doesn't care about the dead end sign. Yeah, we have a dead end here.
We just put dead.
And
I just made a new
there's
dead end
no
sign.
way, like if you get in here with a fifth wheel, okay, you're in some trouble. But we've got the camp probably half filled up here. But the problem is with the big fifth wheel, people get down there and they can't get the thing to fetched around. It's difficult for them. So we put up a sign saying dead end.
I just put a sign up, just a new sign. We had a no outlet sign.
No outlet sign, and
But
we
now
put,
it's a dead end
put
sign.
a dead end, and people still come in here.
Now we stopped down there. But the thing is,
that's
when they come
fine.
in here,
I mean, that's fine. We don't
they come
care.
in with all this smoke,
But they
all
come
this dust.
all the dust. I mean, it's very dusty
Drives
here.
us crazy.
Guy yesterday came in here. He was doing like 30 miles an hour. He blew dust all over everybody with his fifth wheel. Go right by the dead end sign. Go right by the no outlet sign. Get down in there, and he can't get himself fetched around. Then when he leaves at like 30 miles an hour, and leaves this dust and looking right at us. Doesn't even, like all of us in camp, doesn't even care.
Cooking with Rick. Hello, how are you today? We haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing well.
Rick, how are you? We haven't seen you in quite a while.
And Airstream is in Arizona too, southeast of Tucson. It's 73
wow.
degrees. Well, if you head up to Quartzsite area, please come visit us. We'd love to meet you.
We'll be heading to Tucson in the first week of February for 4, 5, 6 days.
Right, if you're still there.
If you're still there,
exactly.
we can meet, and if you come up here, we can also meet.
Yeah.
We love meeting fellow YouTubers. It's been a while since Cooking with Rick's been here. Hey, buddy.
I know, Rick.
I feel bad because
I think we're a little bit. Oh no, actually, we're right at the same time.
That reminds me that Bob from Lucky Dog called.
Oh, that's right. You got to call Bob.
And
that's right.
We were in the middle of doing a stream with the kids when he called, so I couldn't answer it then, and I kind of forgot till just now. I really did. I felt bad. I did send him a happy Merry Christmas though. So.
Oh, Rick can't stay long, but he's in the middle of a cooking video. You guys check out Rick's videos. He does some really good recipes.
He does.
But thank you. We're always happy to have you, even if it's for 2 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever it is, Rick. We appreciate you stopping by to visit us.
And his recipes are quick, throw together type stuff that you can do like right after work, and we've tried a few of them. They're delicious.
Yeah,
they're actually delicious.
That's where I got the ravioli lasagna from.
And he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Besides.
And Melanie, my daughter, tried that one too, Rick. So she tried it. She said she liked it.
So I don't know what's going over here across the street today. We're here in Quartzsite, and
gee, who is that guy?
I don't know, but I was wanting to raise some hell.
Go find out. It's we have our own little space over here, so it's kind of weird when somebody comes in the middle of it.
Drives
just
in.
stops and he's sitting down there.
We don't really care. I mean, you can't claim your own area. We get that, but we just don't want people to like.
She's out there pointing to leave.
Get stuck or whatever. It's a pain in the neck. They come down here and then they get fetched, and they're fetching. One guy I didn't think he was going to get out. He had a big long fifth wheel. Not yesterday, but last week. He had to make like a 19-point turn to get the thing, turned around. We're right by the sign. We just drove right by the sign.
And we were all out there yelling, slow down. And the dust, he just blew dust everywhere. I didn't care. Rick wants us to change our live to Monday nights at 6. We'd love to, Rick.
Sorry, Rick.
Seems like this is a good time.
Yeah, this has been our time.
And this was like a good time for you, especially when you're working. So
yeah.
When he's working, it's hard for you to do it any
Not
other
so
time.
much now, maybe. But.
Bye, Rick. Thank you so much for coming in. Go finish cooking that good recipe. I'm sure it's delicious.
I agree with you, Tony. Tony from Stone Wolf Outdoors says so many drive way too fast out here, and I totally agree with you. We got Captain Jack's scrapper right now.
Oh,
Is
Captain Jack's
pulling in.
back.
He's camping right over here next
Yeah,
to us.
but Captain Jack
He comes
next
in
to us.
nice and slow, doesn't put up any dust.
That's the thing. You can go
Nice and calm.
slow.
You can go slow. Nobody here is in a rush. We're all on like,
Arizona time.
desert time, so slow down. It's like,
There's no need to hurry.
no, there's no need to hurry
And
at all.
no need to spread everybody dust all over everybody either.
And
with
it's dry
process.
this year. I mean, we're far
It
from
is very.
we're far from experts. We've been here 3 years, and this is the
It's the
dustest
driest.
we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And some of the veterans here are saying, yeah, it's about as dry as they've seen it too. It's bad. It's really bad.
Very
really,
dry.
really dry. Every nook and cranny of everything in our life right now is covered with desert dirt. Everything.
Yes.
All the inside,
Including us.
the engine compartment, the chassis underneath Finicky Franny is usually painted perfectly black, and it's covered with dirt.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Covered with dirt.
Everything. Dirt, and more dirt.
So
I swear we're eating it.
it's so nice to have Tom and Lori on board here.
Yes. Hope you guys, are they all fixed then? Did you see that part of the video?
Tom's a little bit peeved at me because I put his name out, a private number. We're buddies and we have each other's number. And on Thanksgiving Day, I put out what I thought was a 3-person group text to the people that I work with,
Which he was very proud of.
and I was very proud of.
'Cause it
And
was
then
first
I
one.
proceeded to send everybody else Thanksgiving for the rest of the list, and then I come to find out I put them all in a group text. So
Sure.
all my friends and buddies and family and all this stuff got like 18, 19, 20 ding, ding,
Some of them
ding,
got
ding,
woken
ding,
up.
ding, ding. So the funny part is, well, not funny part, but amusing part is Christmas. I had gotten rid of that group text and I wasn't going to touch it. I wasn't going to try to create one, blah, 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 blah. Somebody in that group text did the same thing on Christmas Day and put Tom's number out there again, along with a couple of other people that just don't really want
Well, he
their
thought he
number
was
out there.
he thought he was
It's
texting
funny.
you,
It's very, very funny.
but he thought he was texting you, but not realizing he was texting that group one in his phone, and so he ended up putting it out there all
Yeah,
over
I
again.
mean, it's crazy.
So yeah.
Of course, now it's my turn to get ding. Who the heck? Ding. So anyway, yeah, I know it's good, Tom. We texted about it. I know, and I know the RV. I heard is
Oh,
good. I haven't
it's good
seen the
now.
video. We're gonna watch the
Yay.
video tonight. In fact, we saw it. I saw the notification this morning when I was editing, but I try not to. When I get to editing, I try not to stop because if I stop, I don't get back to it.
We're a few behind too because we missed the Christmas. I think they did one on Christmas Eve. We missed that
With
one.
3 behind on you, Tom.
Yeah, a couple behind. So
3. It's unheard of.
we gotta get caught up.
Unheard of. We will catch up though. We will catch
Instead of
up.
watching a movie tonight, we'll have to watch Tom and Lori.
Yeah, well, Tom and Lori's better than most of the movies in it anyway, so
Mm.
that's for sure.
We watched a really weird one the other day. It was a good movie, and it was on Chicken Soup for Your Soul. So it's supposed to be a Christian channel, but it was a very odd one.
It was a
about
strange movie, let's put it that way.
yeah.
But the thing with the Chicken Soup for the Soul channel is it always ends with a little bit of a message, and pretty much happy, pretty much,
But it was a very
It was
on the edge of your seat kind of
It
movie.
was a very intense movie for a Chicken Soup for Your Soul movie. I must say.
It was totally on the edge of your seat the whole time. I was like, the first night we watched it and we went to bed, I had to not think about it because I didn't want to like go to sleep with all those things in my mind because I was afraid I'd dream about them.
Yep.
Thankfully, I didn't. But then it did have a good ending in the end. But wow, crazy. He doesn't. So when you're picking movies on YouTube, I guess you don't have a good description, right? So he just picks a movie, so you don't know really what it's about. It could be anything.
Right, I pick it by title and by who's in it.
Yeah.
I don't pick it. I don't know if it's a thriller. I don't know if it's a love story. I don't know if it's a mystery story or a drama. I have no idea. So it's kind of a fun way to watch movies in a way because you don't know nothing about the movie you're watching. But then
totally
every once in a while you get a real corker. One you don't want nothing to do with. One, oh my God, this is horrible. Oh
Every
my
once in a
God, we
while.
don't want to watch all this. It's got all kinds of like sex scenes or swears and all this stuff, so we shut it off. But for the most part, we come up with stuff that's watchable.
One we watched last night had Lloyd Bridges in it, and a
And
very old
Lloyd Bridges
Yeah.
too. He was like
It was a very different
old.
movie.
He was a cantankerous old guy too.
Yeah, very different movie. So yeah, you never know what
I
you
used
got to come up
I
with.
used to love. I'm going to show my age now, but I used to love Sea Hunt when I was a kid.
That's even before my time.
I mean, yeah, I used to love that show a lot. Actually, that was like before my time. It was in reruns when I was a
Right.
kid.
It wasn't. I don't even remember that.
It was a
seeing
great
that.
show. Again, it had nice lessons to it. Moral lessons to it, and you could watch and get entertained without all kinds of crazy stuff that they seem to put into stuff today.
Look at that big camper going in over there. Their little area. Is he gonna try to back out of there now?
I don't know. We get a big giant Class A that just fit.
It's
just
crazy.
went in and drove right in between a bunch of other people camping. So I don't know what they're going to do.
There's
See,
no room.
here's the thing now. Like at this time of year, you got all of the 2 or 3 week
Right.
people coming. You know, they'll come down here for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They don't have a whole heck of a lot of like courteous going on with them. They just want to get that vacation going, and they got no patience, and they're just as rude as they would be as if they were like on the hamster wheel every day or whatever. You know, so.
Tim and Gracie and Crystal are on their way out. They're going to Parker, I guess.
Parker,
Parker?
Arizona.
Parker to go do some
See our
shopping.
view.
So Gracie, very excited. Gracie is gonna teach me how to make egg rolls. So I'm very excited. She gave me the recipe. She gave me
Super
the
excited.
ingredients today.
I am
So
super
we'll on
excited.
Tuesday go and buy the ingredients. And she makes meat ones. Meat with a little, very small amounts of vegetables. It's basically got onions and
It's got onions.
green
and,
onions.
She read the ingredients to me this morning to see if there was anything that I couldn't eat.
Carrots.
It had pork. It had carrots. It had onions. It had.
That's it. Carrots, onions, and green onions.
And
is all it has in it for vegetables, and the rest is Italian sausage and
that's what it is.
and
Italian
pork.
sausage and pork.
So yeah, I'm
Sounds
looking
good
forward
to
to
me.
it. So she's gonna teach me how to make them. So that's really exciting.
Anything with Italian sausage sounds good to me.
Oh, Tony's heading up our way on the 1st to do more rock hunting. Oh, awesome.
Yay! Tony always comes and camps next to us. We always get to spend some time with him whenever he comes, and
Huck.
we thoroughly enjoy it. And I don't know if I enjoy who I enjoy more, Tony or Huck. It's debatable, but they're both, between the two of them, it makes for a wonderful visit. That's all I can say.
Hello, Doreen. How are you? Hope you had a great Christmas. Doreen went home to visit, or well, didn't go home. She went to her son's house and had spent Christmas with her son. So her son and her daughter-in-law and Leonardo, the dog, which is so cute. And she see the tricks Leonardo does. We need to start teaching our dogs tricks. We're behind schedule here. We were at the park the other day. There was a man that had a dog that was like 11 months, 12 months old, and you should see it rolling over. I'm like, hey, you better get moving. These guys got no tricks. They barely can even do paws.
Our old Spike and Sweepy, they would roll over for me, but I did it when they were young, and then I didn't do it anymore. All it takes is food. All it takes with me is food. You want me to roll over? Show me some Reese's peanut butter cups. Or
Yeah, he'll do anything with Reese's
some
peanut
ice
butter.
cream or.
I just watched Happy Camper on YouTube. Romance and Vintage Campers. I'll send you the. Oh, that sounds like
That sounds like a good movie.
Hello, Kelly. I bring it every day. How are you? Thank you so much for coming to join us. Oh, Jerk Half 10. How are you? We're looking forward to meeting you. I've heard lots of good things about you. So we're looking forward to meeting you, and I hear you're coming back soon.
Tony says, "Don't lie, man. You just want to play with the dog." It's too much. It's too funny.
I'm really excited because Tony's going to do a rock class at
and I'm going to do that class too
at Ironwood, so I'm really excited about that. I found this one yesterday. I don't know if you guys can see it. I bought I didn't find this. I shouldn't say I found it. I found this at a kind of remind me of like a little flea market, but it's really cute. Tony can tell you what kind of rock that is.
Hold it up so we can see it a little better.
Well, it's hard to see. Yeah, it's a really light one, but she wrapped it. It's really pretty the way it's wrapped. So I don't know, do I have it backwards? It's hard to tell. That way, that's the front, but it's really cute. For $3.
$3.
Yeah. So it was a cute man, and I bought a couple books. So I bought this, which was $3. I bought 2 books for $1 each. That's $5.
And then he gave her a prize.
And then I bought a rock. They had painted rocks there, which how exciting is that? That should have been $1. So it should have been $6. And he gave it all to me for $5. And then in the end, I picked up this cute little fishy. It was a
ceramic, multicolored Mexican-looking fish.
Yeah, I picked up that, and I said, "How much for this?" He goes, "It's yours. Merry Christmas." I'm like, "What a deal for $5." Heading to Quartzsite to meet up with Box Van D and Captain Jack. Was there in October. Awesome.
Hey,
well, when you come, we'll get to see it. We're right across the street.
Meet, then we love meeting YouTubers. Everybody and anybody we can meet.
We're right across the street from Captain Jack. So if you come to see Jack, you can't miss us. We're right across the street.
We just feel like we have something in common with our YouTube people out here, and it doesn't matter to us whether you got a big channel or a little channel or 2 subscribers or 1 million subscribers. It doesn't matter to us a bit. We just want to meet everybody and make friends with everybody as much as we can.
We haven't met anybody we don't love. I think this might be this Roy coming back. We're over at Roy and Becky's, by the way.
Roy and Becky's, and by the way, those people become really, really close friends.
Yeah.
Really, really good
friends. And that's so sweet of them to let us use their Starlink.
Letting us use their Starlink for the winter, which is awesome. So we're calling our winter series, our winter Live at 5 series. It's sponsored by Roy and Becky.
Sponsored by Roy and Becky.
He's got his Starlink, and he's offered us his abode for a whole hour every Sunday all winter.
Yes.
So, and that's nice of him.
If that's Roy, though, he has a headlight out.
Roy knows he has a headlight.
Oh, he
on.
does. Okay.
Yeah, Roy had
So,
to go up to Havasu City today to get a generator.
So,
Here he
Well-
comes.
it looks like those people might be friends of somebody over there because they're not making him leave. So
Oh, they must be friends. Yeah.
might be friends. Yeah. Did Becky go?
I don't know.
Becky was supposed to go to help him.
Yeah, there's another car in there.
Another car in there?
Yeah, I don't think Roy
You
would
mean
be
another
able.
person in there? Can't be another car in there.
Oh, did I say car?
Yeah, you did.
I did a YouTube video.
Oh, you did a YouTube on their in their tribe.
I
Yep.
don't know why.
We are now part of the tribe. Oh, here comes Roy. And it looks like Becky was not with him. He must have went by
Oh,
himself.
Becky's with him.
Oh, there she is. She's getting out now. Okay.
I
Hello.
left her and have a suit.
You left her in Havasu?
Yes,
She wouldn't. She wasn't quite strong enough to pull the
Thank
thing out.
you.
So
Thank you.
What?
All set. Thank you. Appreciate it.
awesome. He got us a We had him pick us
Yeah, I
up.
needed
a
one of these.
new-
This is how we get our water into Finicky Cranny, and I always keep it on hand because
It's
they're
awesome.
really cheap pieces of junk,
Those work great.
but they work good, and they break.
Thank you to.
Well, they don't break.
You're
They get weak.
Thank you
So,
to.
Hi, Becky.
Hi, Becky.
That's Becky, Roy and Becky, the famous YouTube people. YouTube icons, those folks.
They thank you to Jane Bray for Jane
slash-
Bray's the one that introduced us to that. But Jane's like, let me show you this. He was over there trying to dump it in the thing, and she's like, let me show you something.
And it's
And
great.
thank you,
It's great.
Jane. Jane's a
Great.
sweetheart. Jane's coming in 2 weeks too, so we're pretty excited about Jane coming to visit. She'll be here within 2 weeks, she said. So
When those are brand new, and you pump water with them, you can do 2.5 gallons in about 45 seconds. When they get slowed down, you do 2.5 gallons in more like 2 minutes. So it becomes, slow. That's all. And they're only
$12.
yeah,
something
12
like that.
bucks. I don't know, 12, 15 bucks or whatever. So you don't expect them to last forever at that price, anyways.
But yeah, so we've gone through quite a few of them, but they save your shoulder a lot. So basically, you just gotta put the water in, and you can just put it right into the tank. So
Yep.
and that way we're not having to move because we use more water than we move. We move once a week to dump and get water, but then he's refilling it at least 1 or 2 times in between because we use
All the
more
time,
water than
yeah.
we
We use
should.
more water than we should, but it's because we have such close access. It's not that big of a deal for me to go get water.
Oh,
It takes,
the people are leaving, so
it takes
maybe
me
they're
what?
not
So it
friends.
takes me 10 minutes round trip.
Right.
I go and I fill up water. I got enough jugs to bring 23 gallons of water back. So I bring, not
Which
they're-
sounds like a lot, but
they're-
it's not.
They're big collapsible jugs, so they're big. But I can bring 23 gallons at a whack. So I go once, I go twice, and I've got the rig full, and I have enough for drinking water too.
So it works nice.
Yeah. So I'm very excited about the upcoming Saturday.
Oh boy,
Havasu Speedway opens on Saturday.
Speedway 95.
Havasu Speedway, they call it, but it's Speedway 95, whatever you want to call it. Opens at 2 o'clock with a pro stock late model tour.
Oh,
So I'm really looking forward to that. They're going to have the street stocks, which of course is always the best racing at most tracks that you go to. Not the fastest, but the best. And they're going to have go-kart racing. They got a little dirt oval in the center. And so they're going to have dirt go-kart racing, which I used to do. So that interests me.
and you've always loved pro stocks. Pro stocks were like,
And I love
I
pro
want to say
stocks.
that's
I
probably your
love
favorite, right?
late models. They call them pro stocks.
They call them pro stocks up our way.
Yeah, they call them, whatever. But I like fenders, Yeah, so I'm also excited, like coming in the end of February, we're going to be visiting Stephen Oakey again.
Going to
And
Ironwood.
We're going to Central Arizona Speedway, which is a
Oh.
high banked, half mile, clay oval that runs sprint cars. So I'm very excited about that. And they're winged sprint cars too, which means they can hammer right into the turns about as hard as you can imagine.
He's been going to races since he was about 5. So, and then we got to the point where because he was a mechanic for so long that he couldn't stand the fumes from the cars.
The carbon monoxide,
Carbon monoxide.
after a night at the races and then working on
He'd
it
be
all
sick.
week.
Yeah.
I would get dizzy and sick and nauseous, and
So we had to stop going
so
for
we
years.
stopped going. And Seekonk Speedway was our home track, and it's
A
built
bowl.
in a bowl like the speedways down here, and the stands are all closed and they're all around it. So any of the carbon monoxide just kind of builds up, and if it's not windy, forget it.
Last
And
time we went,
we kind of stopped going. Then when I go-kart raced, that was the final blow, because when I was go-kart racing, which I did for 3 or 4 years or whatever, when you were following a pack of those go-karts, the exhaust is right in your face. Okay, so I would come out of them races like lightheaded and all that kind of stuff. So, anyways, I haven't been going to the races for years, and I'm not a mechanic now, and I'm not getting a lot of carbon monoxide poisoning, so it's not bothering me as bad. So I'm
Yeah,
able
so
to
he's
go
really
back.
excited to
I'm able
go.
to go back to the races. Imagine that,
So,
which is something that I really, at one point in my life, lived for. I really
Right.
did. I still like thoroughly love oval track, short track, local racing, not the stuff you see on TV. And I'm not cutting that down. It's just not exactly my cup of tea. So,
hello, Lorna. How are you? And Devil Dog, two of our favorite
Lorna,
people, Lorna and Devil
and
Dog.
thank you for your kind comment on the Christmas video. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank
How-
you also for the comment today on the video on a wonderful artist that Sue did
Oh, you already got comments up.
that
Oh.
Sue did an interview with back at last year's Ironwood meetup.
Amber.
And Amber, yes, and
Really nice young girl.
and boy, it was a good interview, I must say. And Devil Dog, welcome, buddy.
Gracie and Spike are doing
have you.
wonderful.
Gracie
I
and Spike are good.
keep peeking up there across the way in their little outside pen. How is Mama Gracie? Mama Gracie's ready to have her babies. I think early January. So how many? I think it's only a few more weeks, right, Devil Dog? Seen that, but I haven't got to watch it yet. Oh yeah. So yeah, Mama Gracie's gonna have less than a week. Oh boy, I can't wait to see the pictures. I was hoping we get to see them when we got there, but they'll be gone by then, so we won't get to see them till
Yeah,
March.
it's
So
too bad. Like we were hoping we would
I
be
know.
there while you all had the puppies, but we'll probably be coming in 3-4 weeks after you don't have any more puppies.
we'll just have to watch all the videos. And
I can't wait to go see you all again, though. So, I must
but
say,
I was
it doesn't seem like it's been a year, but
not that I want another puppy, but I would love to see the puppies.
Oh, we would not get another puppy. That's for
we're
sure.
good. We're good with what we got.
We have 2 that we love to absolute death. Don't need a third.
Yes, one definitely don't need a third. I don't know how Belt Loop does it with 3 of them. It must be he has one from the one. One was 1 year old when he got the two puppies.
Yeah.
So he has 3 within a year apart.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
don't know.
I know he's already got 1 puppy spoken for. He had said last time on our live, and I asked if it was Belt Loop, and he said no. So then they're not crazy enough to get a 4th one. Yeah. Anyways, he might change his mind. You never know. But yeah, he said I don't know if you heard it if you caught it the other day when Belt Loop was on last week. He said that they were all asleep. They all slept with them the night before. 3 puppies in the bed. Can you imagine?
And our sponsors are here, Roy and Becky's Travels.
Hello, Roy and Becky. Thank you
They
guys
are,
so much. You guys
they are our winter live sponsors. They are kind enough
They are
to
so
let us
helpful.
use their Starlink. They become really
they're
fine,
just so helpful in
fine
every
friends.
way.
They're wonderful people, and we're glad we met them. They're YouTube icons,
For sure.
and that's kind of why we met them. But
How did we
I'm
meet them?
glad. Well, we met them by.
I was trying to think about the other day. I could not remember how we met them.
How did we meet you all?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. But anyways, I'm glad we did because
I can't remember.
not only are they YouTube icons, but they're wonderful people, and we get along well, and they're helping us out. So this is sponsored by Roy and Becky's Travels, the winter series, we'll call it.
The winter series. Devil Dog says that the guy that's getting it already has 2 of their other Boston Terriers. So this guy's going to have
Wow.
3 of them.
Wow.
You just love these guys. I mean, they're just awesome.
If I was young, I might take another one. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with a 3rd or a 4th if I was young, but these guys wear us down. It takes both of us to handle them. And,
They're full of
and
it.
we're not complaining because we've got it down to where she does her thing, I do my thing, and everything's pretty much covered. But yeah, I shut Gracie's paw in the car door though yesterday, Eddie, and it wasn't
2 days.
2 days ago, and it wasn't good. But it ended up being there wasn't any injuries. We just caught 2 of her toes, and I felt like horrible.
Oh, so we met on Plumosa Road. He said we met at a live, and then on Plumosa Road is what Roy says. Okay.
Well, that's right. When they went over to Boxman D's meet, when we were over.
That's how we met them?
That's how we met them. That's right. We were
Through
standing
Steve.
around. We were talking with Stephen Oakey.
We met Stephen
And
Oakey.
Roy and Becky came walking up.
Oh, and Tim too, with Tim and Crystal. That's how we met
Yep.
Tim. So we
And
met
then
all of them at the same time.
I think
Okay.
the following year was when we made contact with him, and we
That's right.
all came over. We had a meal
We had-
together,
all right, we brought.
and that's
Pasta that day.
that's how.
Yep.
And then we also met
Okay.
Tim and Gracie and Crystal and
Right.
Being with G and all these people that live around here, and it's just we feel like And we want to thank them because we feel like we're like part of the family.
We do.
You know, we really do.
It is. It's like I said when we came back in. It's like, oh, we feel like we're home.
Yeah.
So it's our home away from home. He has one from Podgy and one from Abby, and now he will have one from Gracie. Oh, one from all the babies. Abby's a beautiful girl. I never met Podgy. I saw pictures of her, but Abby is a beautiful girl. She's they call her blonde. She's absolutely a beautiful color. I've never seen that color before. Actually saw one. It was one at the dog park the other day, but they called her red, but she looked more like
To me,
the blonde.
it looked blonde.
She looked more like blonde.
I think
like Abby.
I would call our dogs red before I would call them. Before I'd call that dog red.
Right, because that dog was
our
blonde.
dog is considered brown, I guess.
Chocolate. They call it.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Yeah. Gracie, Sweet Pea and Spike were red.
He was beautiful. It was a, in my opinion,
he was 33 pounds.
A blonde color. I mean,
Yeah.
Really, almost like
he was a big boy.
You know, like the blonde golden retrievers.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
It was kind of that color.
Yeah, he was, and he was big. He was 33 pounds. He wasn't tall. Spike was taller than him, but he was built. He wasn't fat either. 33 pounds. It was like, wow, look at the size of that boy.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
Roy says he's on the phone. He can't tag and say hi to everybody. So hi from Roy and Becky.
Roy says hi to everybody because Roy's a friendly guy and he always says hi to everybody.
And he says, not from Penny yet. She's a crazy one. She must have calmed down some, though, hasn't she?
Right?
I can't wait to see her. I bet she's calmed down some.
Yeah, has she calmed down any? Yeah. She's still just like right out crazy.
And Doreen says she has the best of both worlds. No doggies at home, but she has a grand dog. And her grand dog is adorable. Absolutely adorable.
Yep. So.
A little, he says.
So I hope you all had a good Christmas.
Yes.
We had a great Christmas. We streamed in the morning with our kids, and then
we did Zoom.
And we did Zoom with them. We opened presents, which is actually probably almost better than in person because you get to watch the person open the present and talk to the person about the present.
Right, there's not six people
one-on-one.
Yeah.
You don't have the whole room full of people talking, and you got one conversation going over here.
Right.
You know, it's not literally like you can't stand up and hug them. I get that, but it's not a bad way to go. You know,
right.
Especially seeing as we're in Arizona. I mean, we were doing it at home anyways.
Well, we were doing that since COVID.
And then
do that, yeah.
We had Star from Weird Adventures, WIRD Adventures.
No, WYRD.
WYRD Weird Adventures.
She came over for
YouTube
dinner.
channel. If you've never checked that out, go on over.
She's a great
Weird
lady.
is a nice dog that
German Shepherd.
she has, and they travel together and they do little videos and stuff. It's very, very
She's a great lady.
We had her over. We had prime rib, macaroni and cheese,
and some
butternut squash, and it was delicious.
An apple crisp for dinner. I mean, for dessert.
Susie made me a wonderful apple crisp. It was absolutely out of this world. You had a lemon cake, or did you have
blueberry pie?
Blueberry pie.
But we couldn't eat it. It was too full. I couldn't even finish my apple crisp. I was too full.
Right.
It was so good. We ate too much, basically.
So anyway,
so it was a good day. Yeah,
it was a very good day.
Sarah's a nice friend. She's fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
She brought him a big container of Reese's peanut butter cups. So if anybody doesn't know, he loves Reese's peanut butter cups. That's what she brought him.
Yeah, if you ever want to be my friend, just bring me a bag of peanut butter cups.
He's actually got a couple left. He hasn't eaten them all. I'm very surprised.
Not anymore, I don't.
Oh, you finished them today?
I did.
So thank you, Star.
It was a big bag too. But
and
they were the miniature ones.
Yeah. But that lasted you a long time.
Well, because I've been so full lately with the whole food,
Yeah. And I got a bag of the Ghirardelli squares that were the combination ones, which are my favorites. So.
Eddie don't like those. You don't like the peanut butter. A lot of people don't. They think, oh, peanut butter and chocolate. Well, I can see why they think that, but yeah. To me, it goes good. I can remember the original commercial for that too. You had one guy walking.
No, he said he didn't say you don't like those. He said now Merton don't like those. He can't read either, Eddie. Don't worry.
But I remember the first commercial back in the 70s or 60s because I was still a kid, and they had one guy walking along a city block, and he's walking along, and the other guy's walking along.
That was an old commercial.
And they met at the corner, and they smashed into each other, and a piece of chocolate went into the peanut butter, and the peanut butter went on. And said, hey, you got peanut butter.
That was an old commercial.
And I've been eating them ever since. By the way. So. But here's the thing about that, right? Okay, they come out with this new thing called big cups.
Yes, you did.
So there's a big cup like this, and it's about that thick. Okay, all right. And they're making it sound like a new invention. When I was a kid, the peanut butter cups that you used to buy for 10 cents were this big and this thick. So it's not a new invention. And over the years, they shrunk and shrunk and shrunk and shrunk and shrunk and shrunk. And nobody remembers because it happens slow. It's like a bad set of windshield wipers. You don't notice it until it's raining. And I got this big cup in my hand when they first came out. I'm like, this is the size it used to be when I was a kid. And I'm not kidding. Now they're probably like $3.50 for two of them. I don't know. They're
And he said, "Do you
very,
you forgot that they bought you out? They bought you some. Remember when we were there? They came back from the store and they bought you a big container of Reese's peanut butter cups.
why do you think I'm looking forward to going to meet you again, Eddie?
Oh boy, that means you better have the Reese's peanut butter cups waiting.
You know, you're a lifetime friend with me when you bring me peanut butter cups. I do remember
Do
that.
you like peanut butter cups, Eddie? I can make homemade ones with sugar-free sugar-free. Oh no, but he probably can't have peanut butter either. I don't. Is there such a thing as sugar-free peanut butter? I don't know.
Doreen likes the miniature ones, but I do know she likes them chilled.
She does.
And when we meet you, and we will, I do have that plan to give to you, which is a bag of chilled miniature Reese's Pieces. Right? I've talked about.
She likes frozen ones, I think.
She can do as she
Yeah.
wants with them, but
So, is there such a thing as peanut butter with no sugar in it? I don't know. I can do the sugar-free
It's
chocolate.
it's real old Merton. You're not kidding. If I can remember that.
Yeah, he's showing his age.
Yep.
And Doreen said she got a big bag of them for half price at Walmart for Christmas.
Yeah, she likes them chilled. See,
Chilled. Oh, just chilled, not frozen. Okay.
Johnny, my friend Johnny, he likes them frozen. He likes the feel. I don't like them frozen. I like them almost like
You'll eat them anyway, but
almost just this side of being starting to melt. That's the way I like them. They just talking about it makes me want more. The problem with Reese's Pieces is when I get them, I eat so many of them. Sue, I won't eat normal. I won't eat
no.
like good food at all.
That's what he started with yesterday morning for breakfast. He was having Reese's peanut butter cups. So Eddie, what I was asking is there such a thing as sugar-free peanut butter? Because I can make you peanut butter cups when I come. Because I can get the sugar-free chocolate, but I don't know about the sugar-free. I'll use almond butter. Okay, so we can make them. We can make them some peanut butter cups if you like them.
There you go.
I used to make peanut butter cups for the kids way back when,
Used to make
and used to love them. Yeah, used to love them.
Used to send me to work on them all the time.
Yeah, they're easy to make.
Yeah.
So, all right, apple butter and sugar-free chocolate sounds good. I don't think it sounds good, but it'll sound good to him because he loved it. He loved. I made him some the peanut butter clusters that Oki always makes. Excuse me, and he loved those.
Tony says he used to make those bars a lot, the peanut butter bars.
Yeah. Oh, geez, you need help, Roy.
Well, you need help?
No, he got it there now. Don't kill yourself. Roy just carried a wicked heavy generator all by himself with a bad back.
And then later he'll be wondering why his back hurts.
Men.
Yeah.
I think she
Really?
says that is a little better, but peanut butter isn't that bad for me. Oh, okay. Better make a quadruple batch so some actually make it to out of the camper. Melanie, now, do you know your father? That is a problem when it comes to making
Really,
stuff.
if I get onto something, watch out. I can't stop. Like
Yes.
when Sue makes chocolate chip cookies, yeah, I can eat as many as 12 by the time she's done, and then I'm sickly. And I don't
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, sickly.
I don't mean sick, but I mean sickly, in that you got so much sugar in your system that you're jittery, and you're miserable, and you feel weird, and you're like off balance.
But he can't stop himself.
And then you crash, and then when you crash, it's like a heroin addict. It's like you can't stay awake. You're shaking, and it's terrible. Yeah. One of these days, and I'm pointing at myself, I'm going to put myself in the diabetic aisle at CVS if I'm not careful.
He was trying.
Melanie agrees. I know.
He was trying not to eat him for a while. You were doing really good.
I did good,
but Christmas hit.
But then I break down.
Yeah. Well, now he'll get, instead of getting a whole package of them, he'll sometimes get just one. Although lately he goes, when we're in Walmart, he grabs a package and he eats them as he's going through the store.
Right.
In fact, the other day he tried to walk out of the store. He had the baby in the carriage.
I'm walking out, and the guy looked at me, and I went, "Oop!" And I turned around and went back. I had to pay for him because I had him on top of
the baby carriage,
the dog's baby carriage, and I was eating them on that, and I didn't even think about him. I'm walking out, we didn't even pay for him. You know?
I was in line paying for the groceries, and he's like, "I'm gonna go to the car with the dogs, okay?" And he starts walking out and he comes back. I'm like, oh, you forgot those. So the man catch you? He goes, no, he didn't catch me. He said, but I kind of
Well,
noticed
he
as I
was
was
going
getting
to ask me, I think, because he was wondering why I'm walking out with those,
trying to leave.
sitting there.
Hello, Gary. We were just
Hey, Gary,
talking
how are
about you.
Yeah, we were just mentioning you. It's funny.
Are the puppies still sleeping with you? Or was that a one night thing?
We were nearly a shoplifter. Yes,
He
ma'am.
was a shoplifter.
Yes, ma'am. We were. Welcome, Gary. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, ears were burning. They should have been burning.
Yeah, we were talking about you.
You didn't shoplift? No, he's a shoplifter. He had Reese's peanut butter cups. He's eating through Walmart, which you're not supposed to open the package until you buy them.
Doesn't matter as long as you pay them at the
Anyways,
end. They don't care.
He eats them all the way through the store, and then he had him on top of the baby carriage and decided to take the baby to the car, and in the process forgot to pay for his peanut butter cups.
I slid an empty bag across there. I mean, I still pay for them, but the thing is I'm smart because if I eat those peanut butter cups while I'm in the aisles, you don't buy as much groceries. Hey, yeah, makes sense.
Well, I don't know about that.
Makes sense to me.
It makes sense to him. He just wants to eat
I mean,
them.
if you go shopping hungry, you're going to buy a lot of food.
The lady said to me, "Do you realize these are open them up yet? The big child had some." She just smiled at me. He's usually with me, so I usually point out, "Big child, shame on you. I eat in the store as well, but I pay for them. Just have them scan the barcode, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah, he did pay for them.
Yeah.
He just had to bring them back to me in line.
Yeah.
Depend who was actually shopping, Marin.
Right. Right.
He just can't resist. He's like a big kid
Yeah.
when it comes to that. He's like, first thing he does, I'm gonna go get some peanut butter cups. Well, not just get them. He's open bags of Cheetos and he's eating his Cheetos all the way through the store.
Yeah,
It's
as long as you
like-
pay for them, they don't care. They really don't care. What do they care?
Just don't do it if they base the price on weight. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, right. Then you
Good one, Gary.
right? Like you don't want to eat like half a watermelon, right?
Might be looking into automotive while Sue is shopping.
Right.
Crazy.
Yep.
You never know what he's always up to no good somewhere along the
Yep.
way.
So we were having trouble with our furnace in Finicky Franny. It wasn't working correct, but then it would work right, and then it wouldn't work right, and then it would work right, and over and over. So I finally said, we got to take it in, and so we took it over here to the place that we like to have our big work at. And of course, when it got there, I know it didn't fail for them, and so they ended up changing out a card in it, and it's working better, but it still every once in a while doesn't function. And I don't know why. I really don't know why, and obviously they don't know why because they haven't had it in front of them broken. I get that as a mechanic. Like if somebody has a problem with their car or something or their machine, and they bring it in and it's not doing it right now, 9 times out of 10 you can't fix it, right? Because it's not broke at that point. So guaranteed that's what happened. So just grabbing at straws, they changed the card out, and I think it works better than it ever has when it works, but every once in a while it fails. And it's not a big deal because it just shuts off and then you restart it and it works again. So I'm not going to even take it back and try to spend more money on it or anything like that.
Hello, Jack. Comes Captain Jack.
It comes Captain Jack.
Are you on live?
We
Yes.
are. Come on in.
Gary wants to know how are the pups, and Tony said they are crazy, Gary. Tony, how do you know my puppies are crazy?
Carter passed away. I was just suggesting that he should go back to the White House. Yeah.
Who just passed away?
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy
Aw.
Carter passed away. Oh, that's too bad.
He was a great man.
He was a good.
Oh, you
I
brought
can't seem to find any gluten-free. I keep looking.
some Oreo. Look, this is what Roy was doing. Roy does every week when Roy does his every day, I should say, when Roy
They're
does
supposed to
his
be
thing.
good, right? Captain?
They are good.
They are.
He bought these and he did a taste test, and he brought some for Roy.
Say hello to Captain Jack.
Captain Jack
Scrapper.
Scrapper.
If you've never checked his channel out, go on over. It's Captain Jack Scrapper.
Ahoy, everyone. Probably everyone that's in here is already
I would
on
say
the
know
channel.
you, yep.
Yeah, he's a famous guy, that's for sure. A lot of people know Captain Jack.
Tony said he's got the scratches to prove to LOL for the puppies.
Yeah, I do.
That's funny.
No, Tony said he has.
Oh, him, yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
He's got the scratches.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so that's why you can say the puppies are punks.
absolutely.
They are punks, but they're very cute.
Doreen
punks.
said, hi, Jack, from Camping Therapy.
Hi, Doreen.
"Hi, Doreen."
So we got a bunch of YouTubers around us.
When is Doreen getting out this way?
Yes, Doreen,
Doreen,
we're
when-
all wondering when are you coming out this way.
She doesn't want to travel that far by
Hook
herself.
up your trailer and get out here, and we'll make sure you're fine once you get out here.
Exactly.
She doesn't want to head out this way
No.
by herself, though. She said.
I know.
And she just moved into her cabin on her cabin that her father built. So she's been spending a lot of money,
A lot of
fixing it
money
up
and
and
time
stuff.
and all that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
She's taking care of her mom. So
Well,
I'd have to fly. She says.
Well.
Yes, definitely. So
it would be nice to have you.
it would be fun.
Definitely going to go by and see you, though.
Yeah, hopefully on the way home.
Hopefully on the way home this year that's our plan.
That's the plan.
That's our plan. We're
Well,
going to
hopefully the plan stays the way it's
We're
supposed
going
to
to
stay.
go see Bob from Lucky Dog and Carol, and next to you.
Well, it'd be Carol.
It'd be Carol, and then you, and then
down to
we're going to
Florida.
go see Handicap Travel and spend some time with
Yeah.
those folks. Gary from Belt Loop 29 said, "Hello, Captain Jack Scrapper."
Hello.
Couldn't drop a link. Not a mod. Oh, another one that's not a mod.
Oh, you're not a mod? Well, I'll make you a mod right now.
Kind of getting over camping. Oh, yeah. Doreen's kind of one of the ladies that are getting sick of doing YouTube too. She's not. She does better on her needlepoint page than she does on her camping page. So
There you go,
there's a
Gary.
lot to do all by herself.
You are a moderator.
She's all by herself, so it's hard. It's a lot to do.
You're a moderator, Gary. If you want to drop Captain's link,
Don't make
we'd appreciate
Gary
it.
a mod. Devil Dog says. Those two are always going back and forth.
Always. They're hilarious.
So Gary, I'm hoping you can come to Devil Dogs when we're there early March. We're assuming.
Mhm.
We'll let you know better time wise, but see if you can put that on your work schedule.
I would say like
for early March.
by the second week of March we'll be there.
Second week of March. The first and second week
It'll take us 3 days.
to get there from
So
here.
if we leave here on like a Sunday, we'd be there.
Well, it'd have to be a
week.
weekend because I think Gary'd have to have the weekend.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try to make sure that then, because we would like
So
to see
Gary,
you
see if
again.
you can plan that because I want the puppies to see each other.
Yeah, we get the puppies to meet and greet.
Devil Dog said, "Dang, I tried to time him out before you got him a mod." You're always picking on him. It was becoming like work to film when I was camping. I quit that. Yeah, it's tough for you by yourself, Doreen. I understand. Like work to film when I was camping. I quit that. Yeah. Kiss my grits, Eddie.
I got some video that I could bribe those guys
That's
with.
right.
That's for sure. You guys better watch out. I got video on you guys that I could bribe you with.
Oh, you only got a couple
They
weeks off
actually
a
love
year.
each other. Actually, they always bust each other's nuggets, but they actually do like each other a lot.
Well, it'd just be a weekend. If you can do a weekend, Gary, that would be fun. Oh, Captain Jack's on now. Hello, Captain Jack.
This is
He's
weird,
sitting
huh?
over there in the corner.
You know, my second wife and I, back in '95, when home computers were first getting popular, we'd sit about this far away and send text messages.
Yeah, because it was the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
That's what kids do today in the restaurant.
Now the kids do it because they don't know how to function any other way, so they text each other across from the table. Doreen, what is the closest airport to us? Would be the airport that is in Yuma? So
I think so.
Yeah.
the Havasu doesn't have an airport, right?
Well, everyone else goes to Phoenix. Well, they all go to Phoenix
I know,
for some
but
reason.
Yuma's closer.
I know, but there must be a reason why they go to Phoenix. I know if it's a straight flight, and that's why they
It
go to
would be the
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
It's more of a major port.
Oh, the Phoenix ones.
There's airports all over, but
Right.
they're tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny ones, yeah.
It would either be Phoenix or it would be Yuma. But there's small airports around Doreen, but a lot of times you have to get on a small plane, and a lot of times that's not a very easy ride.
Eddie, we'd love to go to the meetup. I'm sad that we're not going to be able to, but unfortunately, he has to be back to work. So
I do.
he said he'd be back to work by the 15th, the latest, and that's
latest.
on the 7th. And it takes us a long time to get home.
Oh, I
We
see.
don't drive fast anymore.
Yuma only has like one company that flies in, so it's probably expensive.
Oh, that's what it is.
then, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we would love to see you out. Yeah, we would find. I got a tent that you can sleep in. If you can get yourself a mattress and a sleeping bag, we can spend a few days together. We don't have enough room in our rig for you to sleep in the rig, but it's not cold here at night. You know, you're welcome to come in first thing in the morning and have coffee and get warm. That's for sure. We'd love to have you.
It would.
And there's a lot of people here that would love to meet you. That I know. You've been a wonderful YouTube supporter to a lot of people
That's
there,
for sure.
Doreen.
She always
That's for
helps them
sure.
out,
She's
too.
always helped me out right from
Yeah.
the very get go. There's no doubt.
100%
Yep.
in agreement.
She's a nice lady. She'd find a campground with cabins. Okay, yeah. There you go.
Tony, I sleep outside no problem this time of year.
Yeah,
You
Tony's
sleep outside no matter what, Tony.
Tony-
It's amazing.
Tony's a tough guy though. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he sleeps right outside all night long. He gets up in the morning. I get up in the morning. The first thing I reach for is the thermostat for the furnace. Tony
And
gets
his
up in the
heated coat
morning and he
next.
walks around in his shorts and just walks around in his shorts. It's
My
just-
friend Jesse the same way. He's down in Yuma right now, and he sleeps in the back of his pickup truck.
right,
No cap.
right. Gets up in the
No
morning,
cap?
nothing.
Oh
Right,
my God.
it's crazy. You know, I
That's
mean,
Tony. Tony's usually
thick-
out on his
thick blood.
he's out in his hammock.
There you go.
Last time it was going to be chilly though, so he set up a tent last time.
The snakes are asleep, Doreen.
Thank God.
Yeah, the
That's why
snakes
we're
are,
here.
The snakes are not here.
If the snakes were here, we would be going.
Yeah, we leave. We'll be out of here just as the snakes start coming out. We'll be out.
Not with snakes, Dorian says. Nope. We're not here when the snakes are here either. We hear they come out in sometime in March. That's why we're leaving early March. Although we were here last April, but they were out. We just never saw one. But they were out because that's when
Well, that's
Precious
'cause
got
last year I didn't start work till May. That's why.
right. But last year's when Precious got bit, and we were here when she got bit.
Yeah.
So
Next year, our plan is hopefully I work till September 1st. If all works out and everybody's healthy and happy, and Finicky Franny's still in one piece, we're heading out for about 4 weeks. We're going to head out to the Oregon, Idaho, Washington area and check those 3 states out. And that's about the end of our bucket list, really. That's that, you know.
Alaska, but I don't know if we're gonna get that
Yeah,
one.
whatever. You know,
Get a new bucket.
Get a new bucket.
I need a new
right?
bucket. Yeah, you know. So yeah. So when
But-
we get that under our belt, though, we felt as though we've seen pretty much all the lower 48
Right.
for the most part. And like, everybody that I talk to say that those 3 states are among some of the prettiest places on Earth, as well as in the United States. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'll be pretty.
And it's not any further than coming out here, really, other than however many 100 miles it is to come south from there. You got to come out that far, anyways, pretty much to come here. So.
Oh,
won't be
Tammy's
too
in
much.
Tennessee. She left this morning. She's visiting her sister, but her sister's lights went out 2 hours before she got there. And they're not due to be back on until tonight. Oh wow.
So Becky says that's why she flies out of Mesa, though.
It's 'cause it's a bigger place,
And
yeah.
she, according to Becky, she has like a one-stop thing. That's
Right.
it. There's no
Right.
layover.
Right.
So if she flies the other one, she's got to fly something stupid like over. I think she said has to go over to like Nevada first, and
Oh,
then go north.
Oh wow.
So and then you get like a layover too. It ain't like you just get on another plane. So
Right.
I know if I fly, I want to go straight up, straight down once.
That's why when I
Yeah.
went to Danny's wedding, I went. We had to go to Boston.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
because
she
I wanted
could have
to
came
go
from.
up, down,
She
and
could have
done.
gone from TF Green.
But I would've had
But if she
stopovers.
would have had a couple of layovers, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And I wanted. It was my first flight. It was up, down, done. I didn't even want to get back on the plane to come back home again, but I had to. So
October in the Northwest is not bad. Thank you, Tony. That's what we're hoping. Like, you still got to watch out here and there for the mountain pass. Make sure there's no snow. I learned my lesson last year about that.
Yes, you
Believe me, I'll never enter a mountain pass that says you need tire chains again with Finicky Franny ever.
if it's there, it's
That
for
was
a
a
reason.
nail biting drive, I must say. At one point, Susie looked over and said, "Why in the hell are you going so fast?" I said, "Because if I don't go so fast, I'm never going to make it up that next hill. And if I don't make it up next hill, I'm going backwards." Okay. So yeah, it was
good.
something I didn't like. We were in actually probably waist deep snow at one point.
It was
Yeah,
high.
I just kept that thing rolling. Just keep it rolling. Don't stop.
It was his worst nightmare. Nothing but love.
Nothing
Hello.
but love's here. Hello. Welcome.
How are you today?
Ginger, we welcome you aboard.
Happy New Year to you too.
So what does everybody got planned real quick for New Year's? Anything special? Just give us a heads up. Let us know what you're all doing. We are going to just kind of hang
We do
around.
nothing as usual.
I'm going on a filming tour with Tim from CRView. We're gonna film
That's tomorrow.
no, on New Year's Day.
Oh, New Year's Day.
We're gonna
okay.
film New Year's Day in Quartzsite. So we'll see what we come up with. We're gonna go riding around and film this, film that, see this, see that, and let you all know what New Year's Day in Quartzsite looks like.
You guys check out Nothing But Love. Ginger is funny. Last time I
She is
watched her,
funny.
she has chickens and she was out there and there was
I started
I
watching
don't
her
think
a
it
long
was a
time ago.
weasel. I forget what it was that was in her it might have been a weasel in her chicken yard
I
and
forgot.
she had to go and take care of it. Yeah, she was not a happy girl. She was like, "That's it. Get out of my chickens." Oh, vintage van life. Hello.
Hey,
A new friend we
how
just
are you?
met.
Yeah, we've got another new friend here in
I'm gonna go do an interview with him tomorrow.
the YouTube world, and Sue's going to do a couple interviews.
Yeah,
She's
tomorrow
got
with
like
him
4,
and-
5, 6 interviews
Yeah.
to do around here, so we get a lot of nice interviews. Sue does
Yeah.
a nice job at it too. We just put one up with a lady called Amber. that did an art class at the at last year's
Ironwood.
Ironwood meetup, and so Susie did a nice interview with her, really nice interview, and she's a talented lady.
Nice,
so
yeah, she's a nice
you know,
young
check it
girl.
out. I just put it up this morning. You might enjoy it if you like arts and crafts and
Yeah, she's
somebody who's a good artist. You really want to check it out
Yeah.
because she is a good artist.
She is a good artist. She does. She actually does face painting. That's what she does. That's how she makes her living, is by face painting. Doing that all the. She does all the different festivals and stuff like that. So, and I guess she's pretty good at it.
Doreen watched the video. Yes, Doreen, I noticed that you commented. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching.
I gotta send her a message and let her know what's up.
I love it when people watches videos.
Right.
What do you mean?
And I sent Amber one and let her know that it's up.
Yeah. Because
I don't know if she watches.
she's not a
regularly.
YouTuber, but she promotes her art on Facebook. So we're going to let her know that we put it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And,
She probably forgot all about it. It's been
if
so long.
Susie had a way to figure out how to get in contact with her,
I have her on my Facebook.
I mean, we could put her Facebook up.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Really that long?
Yeah, it was last January.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's still got tons of videos from last year's
I
trip.
got videos from last year.
Wow.
I got so much.
He just hasn't got around to put them up. She did paint the Serraro and
I
the
remember when she was doing that. I was right there.
Yep, she did paint the Serraro on the side of
Oh, that was her that did that.
of Dee's van, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
She
She's a
painted-
nice,
yeah,
nice
she's-
girl.
she's a
She's
nice
very,
girl.
very pleasant, very nice, very down to earth, and a talented lady.
and a creosote bush on Dee's van. Yes.
That's what that is, a creosote bush. I
Yeah.
was wondering what that was on Dee's van. I've never even.
Yeah.
I was going to ask her one day.
Dee painted the wolf herself.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Dee painted that herself years ago, but she wanted her to add the cactus
Oh,
and the creosote tree.
Oh.
So she did that the other day. She did that one day just before. In fact, it was after we did the art classes that day.
Oh,
She went over
yeah.
and painted for Dee.
Oh, yeah.
And there were samples everywhere. There were Savaros and creosote.
Yes, exactly. She just had to.
Happy one.
Yeah,
She
it was.
just had to look at
She's
it.
so talented.
I always admire artists who can look at something and actually put it down
Yeah,
and
she's
make it
really
look
good.
just like they're looking at. I can't do that. I can't even draw a house.
Thanks.
You know, I'm
Yes, you
serious.
can.
Nah,
Yes, you can.
nah. Man.
The picture at the end of the video I took of her the day she was doing the class.
She was teaching the class.
She was teaching the art class, and what a great picture it came out. I love taking pictures anyways, but it was a great picture of her and with her artwork that she had done to show us what to do. It was really amazing. She's a nice kid.
So guys, we're gonna let you all go, and this is the first of the winter series that is sponsored by Roy and Becky's Travels. They're kind enough to let us use their boat over here, their tent, and their Starlink for the winter. So we're gonna call it the Roy and Becky Travels Winter Series. Okay, and we want to thank both of them for being kind enough to let us do that.
They're sweet people.
And because our cell phone doesn't work well here, and we had a nice hotspot anywhere in the country, but here it doesn't work so well.
And they're just getting more and more people coming in.
Yeah.
So the more people come in, the less it works. So
we thank you all for coming by.
Thank you,
and we love you
guys.
all, and we'll see you next
Just
week
dropped a
right
video
there.
with
We
you.
will continue the winter series. What did you say?
Gary just dropped a video with puppies in it. I have to check that one out, Gary. You know I love puppies.
Thank you. So you guys have a wonderful and happy New Year's Day. Stay safe. Watch out for the highway buffoons. You know what I'm talking about when you're driving around on New Year's Day, please. And have a good, safe, happy time, okay?
Bye, guys. Happy New Year.
Bye, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Too late. But
Merry Christmas and
anyways,
Happy New Year to you all.
Love you all, and
Bye.
God bless.
You guys